Alright everyone, welcome to my camp. You have your own camp, Bowser? Of course I do. If I can have my own castle, my own airships, and even floating islands, and even like conquer the galaxy, I can have my own camp. So welcome everyone. Well, I must say, you did invite some interesting people. I sure did. Sorry, who's that cowboy? I don't remember inviting him. Well, I wasn't here, partner. As soon as I heard Shrek was invited, I invited myself because I only appeared one time in the channel, and that's it. So I wanted to appear more on the channel. All right then. What I really want to know is why did you invite us? Including me. I have my own business to run. So you're wasting me time if you brought us here for no reason. Oh, it's simple. We're going to tell campfire stories. That's it, I'm leaving. Anyone with me? Join me. Yeah, this is just a waste of time. Come on, guys. Oh, come on, everyone. This is going to be fun. I even brought my old camping equipment from my old days. Well, I was going to ask why you look so stupid, but anyways. Everyone should stay because I'm doing a challenge. Whoever tells the scariest campfire story will get $1. $1! I stay. $1! Where's that? Oh, if I'm the only one leaving, I guess I'll just stay then. Great, now that everyone's staying, and we have this really cool campfire right here, who wants to go first? To be honest, I wasn't really prepared. I'm not sure what story to tell. You know, donkeys, there was this one scary time where I almost set my swamp on fire. But luckily, I was able to put it out. Wow, so scary. Well, are you scared of this? Yeah, right, donkey. You see, my buddy is married to a dragon, so yeah. Why did I invite some weird people? Anyways, Jake, what about the story that Marceline told us? You're right, that will give them a scare. Hi everybody, Jake the dog here has a good story to tell. And it started on a normal day. You see, I was just walking around like usual, enjoying life, getting ready to see my wife, until suddenly, something fell from the sky. I was at that moment, I was like, hey, what's that in the sky? Ouch. I gotta admit, it kinda hurt, but what was more interesting was what fell. Well, that's an ugly dog. Glad I'm more handsome than this garbage. Although it's just some weird picture of a dog, it was more than that, unfortunately. I returned home, and it all seemed normal, and I was ready to make a sandwich until I looked to my left, or right, I can't remember, and it was there. But maybe blew away. I said, there we go. I just went about my day, but it gets worse from here. When I went to make my sandwich, it was there again. But I noticed my head was starting to feel something too every time I see that picture. And when I tried to brush my teeth, it was there. And finally, when I went to bed, and my head was starting to hurt real badly now, you guessed it, it was there. At that point, I had enough. I was getting so tired of seeing that picture, I decided to destroy it. Yeah. But when I did realize, it was an evil spirit that went inside me and made my head explode. And I didn't make it out that day. You sure, donkey? You're right here. Yeah, you do realize it wasn't you in the story, it was a different guy? After all, Marceline told us that story? Oh yeah, whoops, my bad. Well, that was an interesting story, and, where's Waluigi? What are you talking about? He's right. Oh, come on, Waluigi, you failed to challenge. Why does this thing only go bad for him? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Mr. Krabs and Patrick right there too? Wait, what? Oh my goodness, you're right, they're gone. Well, looks like I get a high score. I scared like 3 people away. Gotta admit, that was a pretty good story. Besides the part that you just played yourself in the story. Yeah, that was my bad, dudes. So, who else got a story? Ooh, I got one. A completely original one. I call it The Attack of the Irish Jack. Warrior, you told me that story already. Like, multiple times. Wait, what happened in that? Basically some, like, demon thing that, like, stole his liver or something, I don't know. We already made a video about it a while back. Huh. But it was a scary experience! I got my liver stolen, literally! I bet you guys can't top that, huh? You know what, that gives me an idea. Who's been through, like, a scary experience before, like a real one? Interesting question, I'm not sure for me. I do know the other birds told me about their, like, scary experience. Man, I need one of my own. But yeah, like I believe Chuck and the Blues told me how they met Slenderman. Let's see, there was a time our entire island flooded. That was really scary. You want something scary? I actually got killed by some shadow man or whatever. It's been a while, I forgot what his name was. The Auditor, remember? Come on, that was actually a while ago. Nothing scary happens to me. Well, except my kid and my minions get kidnapped by a clown. You see, partners, I used to be in a toy factory. I used to work there before I decided to retire. But unfortunately, there were some evil toys in there. They almost got me. But thankfully, some weird animal-looking robots came to save me. Let's see, donkeys. I got trapped in some, like, video game circus thing. Let's see. There was this weird demon ink cartoon character. I don't know. It's been a while. But he kind of, like, absorbed my soul. It was a weird thing. But going beyond the donkeys, nothing really scary for me. Well, what about you, Finn and Jake? Anything scary for you guys? Okay, this challenge is a bit unfair. Tell me about it, Finn. Trust us, guys. We have seen so many things. Yeah, I like to hear it. Where's Red? There's no way he would get scared by just them saying they've been through a lot. Well, it looks like I'm close to getting that dollar. I got it! Okay, everyone. This time, I actually got something that isn't original. No, well, actually, it is original. My bad. Well, what I'm trying to say is, I got a cool story that there's no video based on. So listen up. Let me tell you the story of how one man would do anything for money. This is about you, right? As I was saying, you see, once upon a time, there once was a man named Wario! Of course, you're doing the story on you. Quiet, Bowser! Anyways, you see, there was one thing Wario loves most in the world, and that was money! He wanted nothing but to be the richest person in the entire world. Problem is, he doesn't know how to. So, he decided to cry on the floor because there was nothing he could do to make a bunch of money. But his cries were heard by an entity known as Waluigi. Quiet, Jake! I'm trying to tell my story, but no, it's not my brother. He's not even in the story. It's all about me. Anyway, as I was saying, Wario met someone who can help them.
It's me, the devil!
That's right, the devil himself came. And he wanted me, or actually he wanted to help me get all the money. So I immediately shook his hand and we made a deal. Bad decision there, partner. Quiet, Woody. But anyway, his deal was that if I give him my soul, I'll be able to become the richest person in the world. Obviously, I shook his hand. And yeah, that's how Wario became the richest person in the world. But unfortunately, I ended up in the other place. Wow. Yeah, unfortunately, the devil backstabbed me. I mean, I have lots of money in my pockets now, but now I'm stuck in the other place. So, what does Wario do now? Oh, I beat up the devil, because why not? That's right, I grabbed him, by the way, and just tossed him around like the Hulk did it to Loki. Then I fired on him, and then I kicked him around. Haha, and that's why Wario is the best. This isn't really a scary story, but the ending is scary. Although I was superior in strength, the devil somehow was stronger. And so he gave me a punishment since he owned my soul. He told me because of my actions, and especially beating him up, he was gonna give me the worst kind of punishment of all time. And so he teleported me somewhere. I don't know where it was, but it looked like a hotel. But then I found out what my punishment was. I was have to go through a redemption arc. But then I realized the whole thing was a dream. And I was still the richest person in the world. Wario, that story sucks. Tell me about a donkey. What kind of story was that? I bet it couldn't even scare some people. Huh? Oh, if it couldn't scare people, then ask me a question. What's that? Where are Woody and Finn and Jake? What? There's no way. Oh, I feel so sorry for these donkeys. Well, boys. Seems like we're the last three standing. In order to get that dollar. That dollar is as good as mine. We'll see about that. Because I actually got a scary story of my own. And what's to say this is gonna give you the nightmares tonight. You see, this story involves this beautiful couple who live in a mansion. and were preparing to get married one day. Unfortunately for the wife, she figured out the husband was cheating on her. One day, she returned back home from her work, only to find her husband cheating on her with another woman. And it was at that moment she was filled with anger and rage to the point where she attacked both of them with fire. Unfortunately for all three of them, the entire place fell on top of them. And you already know what happens to them. But that's not where the story ends. As the spirit of the vengeful wife not only haunts people, but she haunts anyone. Because why not? So you're telling me, Donkey, that because this husband cheated on her, she's haunting people because she feels like it now? Oh yes. Well, Donkey, I must admit something. That is an actual pretty interesting horror story. But that's nothing. That's not gonna scare me.
Oh,
Wonder how Wario's doing. Huh? Donkey? What happened to Wario? There was one thing I forgot to mention about the story. Did I mention it was based on a true story? What? Did you actually think everyone was leaving because they got scared by your scary stories? Ha! Yeah, right. What are you talking about, Donkey? And I should probably mention, my campsite here is located near that mansion that burned down with all three of them inside. Wait, don't tell me that. Oh, that's right. The ghost is haunting us. And she's right behind you. Wait. What? Never mind. I think ogre can be scared. Oh. Ouch. Oh, that got him good. Oh, not only did I scare a bunch of people, including Mario, I get to keep this dollar. This is one of the best days ever. Good work, Junior. That costume's really cool. Did Cameron have any help with it? Hey, Dad! Some bad news. Koopa accidentally spilled soda on my costume, and the costume shop was closed. So we're just gonna have Kamek here, make some spooky ghosts, holograms or hallucination. Does that sound good? Dad, are you okay? Sure. You look frightened. Is everything alright? Where's everyone? Wait, so you guys didn't kidnap everyone? What? No, I told you. We tried looking for a costume store, but they're all closed. Indeed, we don't know what happened to them. We had no involvement at all. But, who's that person? Run! Do I love pulling pranks on those poor campers. Man, if only the other guys could see their face. So did he fell for it? Oh yes, he did. I won't be surprised if he thinks I'm from his story, even though that story isn't even true. Yeah, that was still good though. Now where's my dollar? Don't worry, I'll get it. Just make sure to let everyone else you kidnap out from your prison or whatever you put them in. Oh, I drew them in the lake. Just make sure to apologize to them. I forgot to tell them about the prank I was gonna do on Bowser.